Hey guys, JB here with a commentary on Bungie's latest Destiny 2 reveal. As I watched it live, it struck me how ingenious it was for Bungie to emphasize community. It made such an impact on me that I decided it was worth a commentary to share with you all today. As always, if you like what I do here and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. The showcase started with Luke Smith, the game's director, talking about the 3 focuses for Bungie when working on Destiny 2. They were a world that pulls you in, a world with amazing things to do, and a world where there was always someone to play with. All of these are very solid and make sense for Destiny, but in this video we're really focusing on that last one where there's always someone to play with. And Luke Smith goes on to say they want trials, nightfall strikes, and raids to be available to everyone. According to their own metrics, apparently only 50% of Destiny 1 players got to experience raids, which is kind of a shame because that was always my favorite thing to do. The barrier to entry, of course, was the lack of matchmaking. You had to organically find a fire team of 6 different guardians, including yourself, in order to tackle a raid. And there were things like Destiny LFG and other third-party applications that would help you with that, but not everyone knew about that, and therefore not everyone got to experience raids. And of course, some people just weren't interested in raids, so that makes sense too. The next 30 minutes were spent talking about those first 2 focuses, and then they returned to the always having someone to play with aspect when they had Emmy Chung come on stage, who is the social lead at Bungie on Destiny 2. She focused on 2 new features coming to Destiny 2. The first one is in-game clans, where you will have rosters and tools built into the game itself, not on a third-party website or anything like that, in order to build fire teams. We did have out-of-game clans through Bungie's own website, bungie.net, but they were very loose and it really didn't seem to matter that much. There wasn't a great impact within the game. It did show up within the game. You had the name of your clan underneath your gamer tag, but long story short, since it's in the game now, it's going to be a lot more robust and a lot more useful and accessible to everyone. You won't have to go somewhere else to manage it. So we'll be able to build fire teams within our clans, so we always have people to play with, and we'll have custom banners in order to show off our colors to everyone else in the game. And my hope is that Bungie really looks at other MMOs that I'm sure the developers play, because a lot of Destiny was inspired by different, always online, massively multiplayer games. They look at those games and look what they did right with guilds. There are a lot of systems out there already in place that are effective, and I'm sure they're drawing inspiration from those different games. Also, they mentioned that clans can make contributions towards rewards for everyone in the clan. I don't play this game myself, but I have a lot of friends that play Clash Royale, and I always hear them talking about working towards a clan chest or some kind of clan reward. That is what I imagine is going to go on with Destiny, and I know Bungie has also already done this with the entire game, with the entire community, like some giant community goal where they work towards it, unless I'm mistaken. I think they've done something like this before. So this is going to be on a smaller scale, and it rewards you for being in a clan in the first place. So there's great incentive to join a clan in Destiny 2, and I'm sure there's going to be different flavors of clans where people are always in a party, or clans where, people are a little more removed from each other, but still working together to meet whatever goals they need to meet cooperatively. Emmy Chung also introduced what they are calling guided games, which in my eyes is a recruitment system to find new players to recruit into your clans. I think of this as a more curated matchmaking system. This is something where you establish a group already in place, and then players that don't have a clan that are looking to find one or looking for other players to complete activities with can browse clans that are recruiting through guided games and then choose a clan that they want to join in on. She shared a wonderful scenario that I know everyone who's tried to do a raid or a strike or a nightfall has run into, and that's when you've got a group of friends and you make a time for a raid or a nightfall strike or something like that, and one of them just can't make it. For whatever reason, they've got some real world obligation, they can't make it. In Destiny 2, we'll be able to use guided games to fill that empty slot or slots with people that are already interested in our clan. Before, the process would be, oh my god, somebody didn't make it, where are they? You try to contact them, they don't answer. Okay, let's go on Destiny LFG, let's put our requirements on there, let's wait for random people to join. Sometimes people wouldn't join, sometimes they don't have a mic, sometimes they have a bad mic, whatever it may be. It was a frustrating experience. Now imagine that same scenario, but it's all within the game itself. And so if you need someone, I imagine there's going to be a clan browser for new players that aren't in a clan using guided games, and they go through and they choose a clan that looks interesting to them. And then there's probably some kind of matchmaking system within guided games to match you with the clan to do whatever activity that you want to do. It'll make things a lot easier to complete these activities, a lot less downtime and waiting. From a conceptual standpoint, guided games and clans are systems I'm really excited to use in Destiny 2. If they work properly and if we have the tools necessary to build these groups and always have someone to fill in, I think this is a great way to meet new players and get people to join your clan and get those clan rewards quicker and maybe even higher tier rewards the more people you have. There's just a lot of potential for this, and the way they talked about it in this keynote showcase was very exciting for me. Before Emmy Chung got to these features, she showed off a slideshow of the Destiny community interacting in real life, gathering together, people that just met over Xbox and met because of Destiny and formed these long-term relationships, friendships, and bonds while playing this game. And this is the part that really got to me because it reminded me of all the people that I met while playing Destiny and either made a new friendship or strengthened our friendship through playing this video game. It reminded me of the insane ability that Destiny had to form social connections through a video game. I made genuine friendships through the original Destiny that I wouldn't have made otherwise. And it also made me realize, you know what, maybe this is because of the lack of matchmaking, because matchmaking puts you in this, it lulls you into this trance where you're just clicking a button and you're matchmaking with a group. You don't have to talk to them if you don't want to. The process is so seamless, it requires little effort. Well, instead, Destiny did require a little bit of effort on your part in order to get what you wanted to get done. And these raids and different challenges required a lot of communication too, so it was very difficult to complete raids without microphone communication. Again, my hope is that guided games and clans facilitate that same experience and make it easier. This also reminded me of my own criticism of Destiny, and I had more than enough, bad things to say about Destiny and how it could have been better and my expectations versus what I got, and so on and so forth. But regardless how people felt about Destiny, it was so good at creating a community. So much of the high level stuff after you hit the level cap and were just trying to progress your light level, so much of that was focused around community, collaboration, and cooperation among different guardians working together in a fire team. And I think we'd be hard pressed to find another game that is multi-platform and as large and influential as Destiny that has that kind of impact on a PvE experience. Now, you could look at Call of Duty or Overwatch or another game like that for more of that multiplayer feel where you have to work together, more like Overwatch, a team-based multiplayer competitive shooter where you do have to work together. This is a little bit different, right? We have a lot of PvE experiences where you're going to tackle the dungeon or the raid or whatever it may be, and that's such a fun experience. And all this time since I'd played Destiny, that had been lost on me. I had forgotten about all those great experiences, all those late nights that I had spent trying to figure out, Golgoroth, how to beat him, or the ship jumping puzzle, how to beat Oryx, whatever it may be. It was so much fun and it was a unique experience, and I think that's clearly going to continue in Destiny 2 and should be even better with these two new features. And that is just one aspect of many things that really excited me from this showcase reveal. So over the next few weeks, however long it might take me, I'm going to cover all the exciting stuff that they shared on the May 18th live stream. Also, you guys can fully expect me to create a clan in Destiny 2 and invite you guys. I want people to join my clan. I want to work towards those clan rewards and have everyone contribute, have as many people as we possibly can, and always have people to fill in and fire teams for raids, nightfalls, whatever we're going to tackle. So definitely expect that from me. So to wrap up this video, I thought it was so smart of Bungie to play on the nostalgia of the community within Destiny, and it sparked so many memories that I had forgotten about because I was clouded by Destiny wasn't this or this for me, when in fact I had so many great experiences with the original game, and this just gets me excited to make new memories in Destiny 2. I'd love to hear from you all in the comment section below. What is your favorite memory from the original Destiny? For me, it was the first time I beat Atheon. I remember what I was eating that night. I remember the AC broke down, so it was really hot. And I remember finally in the early hours of the morning, after replacing multiple people who had to go, we finally beat him. So in the comments below, share your favorite memory from the original game. If you're still watching and you enjoy the video, click the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook so you don't miss another video. Sign up with Juniper to receive exclusive discounts on shirts, hoodies, and more at the JV merch store. Click the link in the description below for more details. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.